Director, has there, in recent history, has there ever been a parole program of this magnitude?
Which parole are you talking about? CHNV?
CHNV. 2 years, 531,000 people get paroled in.
There have been parole.
Can you tell me that magnitude? In a two-year time frame, that magnitude?
I don't have all the numbers in front of me, but I'm familiar with the historical use of parole through multiple administrations, Republican and Democrat. There have been many uses, some large, some small, and some have been very large. Okay,
so this is not unique, you're saying? This is just run-of-the-mill type of parole that you're doing?
I'm not saying it's run-of-the-mill. The parole.
You give it a whole new term, lawful pathway, some term I never heard before, because we didn't pass any law saying you should do this. So is this I'm just trying to get, is this a special deal you guys are doing? Because it sure seems like it.
No,
Welcome back to the Capitol Insights. Today, we're diving into a must-watch moment in Washington. Jim Jordan ruthlessly confronting a top Biden immigration official over migrant parole. If you care about border security, immigration policies, and the heated debates happening in Congress, then you're in the right place. This exchange was intense, and we're going to break it all down: what was said, why it matters, and what this means for the Biden administration's handling of immigration. Stick around, and if you enjoy content that keeps you informed on the most pressing political issues, make sure to and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Now let's get into it.
What I am suggesting is that this is not
special.
This is not something new. This has been something that has been used. This parole authority has been in the statute for decades, and it has been used.
I'm just saying, is the way it's being done now somewhat unique, somewhat different? Because that's our impression on this side. I'm just asking, do you think that?
The CHNV process is one piece of an effective
That's a piece I'm asking about.
Management strategy. Effective border management that we want to be enduring, not short-term, but enduring, must include both enforcement and enduring and meaningful lawful pathways.
I'm still stuck on this.
CHNV is one piece of it, but so is the rest of our lawful immigration system.
No, but I'm asking about CHNV. Is that, it seems like it's something out of the ordinary to me, and I think every Republican up here would say it's out there. I think the American people would probably say it's out. 30,000 a month coming in from 4 countries that you were selected, that started with Venezuela, then you had the other 3. That seems somewhat different than the normal process. And I'm saying, oh, how about this? What's the goal of that program? Why this unique approach, what we think is unique, why do that type of approach with CHNV?
As I stated, if we want to have enduring border management, border control, we need to have all of our immigration systems working together. That includes enforcement, so Customs and Border Protection and ICE working hand in hand with us at USCIS. We each play different parts of that management strategy. That includes the enforcement of my partners, but it also includes all the lawful immigration that we process at USCIS. So it is not just CHNV, it is multiple other things that we do at USCIS. Every single day, requests come in for all sorts of lawful immigration pathways.
Oh, okay. But we have this specific program for 4 countries. And why do we need that specific program for those 4 countries? Tell me the why.
And I am not
migrants coming in from those 4.
I am not going to. I'm not able to speak to the management piece of paroling the individuals in and the numbers of people that are coming from these specific countries. Part of that management was an identification of a need for meaningful lawful pathways for certain populations.
Well, can someone who is paroled in then become a supporter and sponsor for some new parolee?
CHNV, 86% of supporters
that's a simple question.
86%.
Someone that's come in under this program, can they then become a supporter or sponsor for someone else who's coming in?
86% of them are U.S. citizens and lawful permanent residents.
So I would ask, can someone do it?
Yes.
What's the answer? Yes, that can happen.
Yes.
Okay, is that unique? Is that something that's kind of new?
Historically, I'd have to think.
Sure, seems like it's new.
I
You got a
don't
special
have,
program for 4 countries, you come in under that program, and then Shazam, you can sponsor someone else to come in. I think that's probably pretty new, probably something that hadn't been done before. You know that?
our law passed by Congress has many instances in which, for example, a U.S. citizen can sponsor.
I'm not asking about a U.S. citizen. A migrant who comes into the program, can they then become a sponsor or a supporter of some new migrant coming in? You said, yes, that could happen. That's not a U.S. citizen.
Right. But we have other places in our law that do similar things. So CHNV, again, is a piece of an entire border management strategy, just one piece. It cannot work alone. Neither can enforcement measures work alone if we want it to be long-lasting. And that's why this process is important.
All right, Director, thank you.
This was a heated moment, and it's only the beginning of the debate over immigration in 2024. Whether you side with Jordan or the Biden administration, one thing is clear: this issue isn't going away anytime soon. Now, I want to hear from, what's your take on this confrontation? Do you think Jordan was right to press so hard, or do you believe the Biden official had a valid defense? Let's get the conversation going and before you go, don't forget to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss a video on the biggest political moments shaping our country. Thanks for watching, and I'll